Hey everyone, welcome to the video on the historical failure paper. I just want to take a moment and talk a little bit about the paper. But before I get started, I want to tell you, once you've completed this video, you need to look at the nuts and bolts of the assignment below this video. I'm not planning to talk about word length, um, word count, double spacing, font size, all that kind of thing in this video, so you need to look below this video so you can find that information. The primary purpose of this video is to tell you what I'm looking for from a content standpoint. So here's what I'm looking for. First of all, you need to find a historical failure in Texas history for the time period of the assignment, and that is stated in the directions below this video. And then you need to discuss what that historical failure was, why it happened, and why it was such a failure. Now, when we're talking about historical failures, we're talking about something that happened that would impact Texas history moving forward in a negative light. So make sure that you understand that, and make sure that as you're trying to find your historical failure, that you're looking at it from that perspective. So take some space in your paper, talk about what the failure was, what caused it, and why it was a failure. And then take some additional space in your paper and talk about how this situation could have been prevented or how it could be corrected moving forward. Now, when you talk about correcting or preventing the situation, you need to move beyond statements such as, if he would have just said this differently, if these two men would just have never have met. That is not historical reasoning. By looking at how you could correct or prevent this situation, you need to look at the situation and find systemic failures. Maybe it was some type of government failure that now, after the incident, there's now a need for more government oversight. If you're talking about voter fraud, maybe the rules need to change. And if you're going to go that route, then you need to talk a little bit about how the rules need to change in a sophisticated manner. So that's what I'm looking for, from a content standpoint. And make sure, as you put this together, that you go ahead and use proper Chicago style footnotes, citation with your bibliography, that sort of thing. So that's a brief oversight of what I'm looking for from the historical failure paper. And one other thing I want to point out, make sure that you put in a thesis statement in your introductory paragraph. Your paper, as always, when writing an academic paper for a history class, you should have an introductory paragraph, a body paragraph, and a conclusion. And your thesis should be in your introductory paragraph and underlined. And your thesis should be the historical failure, what you see as a historical failure, and how that could have been prevented or corrected. Let me know you saw the video. Let me know if it helped. If it did not help, or it did help and you still have questions, let me know that as well. Go ahead and send me a message to my inbox. Have a great day.